What's up, man? Zach Faith. Feel me over here at the river. Rancho Cordova. Hey, real quick, man, I'm just trying to tell everybody, like, people could think I'm crazy or whatever. I don't really care anymore. Like, it's not really any more time like that to be wasting. So, for everybody that's on the brink of an awakening point and you starting to question everything, everything that you learn growing up as a society, as a culture, as a consciousness, it's okay to step outside of that. It's okay. Just know that you're always gonna be in God's grace. If your heart is pure and your intentions are pure and you're seeking for truth, then that's what you're gonna get. And sometimes we all get scared. You feel me? We get scared because it's uncomfortable and it's unknown. And it's kind of like jumping out on a leap of faith. You jump into this water. You jump into that water. You don't know what's on the bottom of that right there. If I tell you right now, go jump in the water. Some people just gonna go head first, like myself. I'm in there. Some people gonna be hesitant. Some people gonna step to the edge. They're gonna look in and they're gonna say, no, I don't know. Like, I can see the bottom a little bit. I know how to swim, but I'm still scared to jump in there. You feel me? Like, that's weak to me. That's weak to yourself, you know? There's some people that are gonna stand up here where I'm at. You feel me? And they just gonna off top be like, nope, not in there, bro. I stick to pools and that's it. Like, they know though. You feel me? It's either hot or cold. And it's a lot of people right now that is in the transition, that's in the middle ground, you know, that lukewarm, like how God talked about in the Bible, like he'll spit you out the mouth, you know. It's better to be hot or it's better to be cold. Either you all the way in or you're not. And we need to wake up, man. We need to wake up. Either we all the way in or we're not. Like, it has to be a lifestyle or it doesn't. Either you're driven by fear or you're not, you know what I mean? Like, fear can also drive you in a positive way. It's about perspective, man. And we just need to wake up, man. We need to wake up. It's a lot of things that are taking place, you know, intergalactical, even outside of this dimension, man, that is affecting this dimension. And we are same as above, so below, as within, as without. We are affecting them too. And what we do here affects the unseen, and what we have. I'm not even gonna say we can't tap into, because we're all wired that way, but not everybody can jump back into that wave. Not everybody can overcome the fake identity and the fake personality and the fake them. You feel me? Like, I'm Tyler, but I'm not Tyler. Like, I didn't get to choose my name. I didn't get to choose what school I went to. I didn't get to choose what I learned. I didn't get to choose anything. You feel me? Like, it was all given to me. And now that I'm an adult, and now that I'm, you know, thinking for myself, you'll start to see, man, when you think for yourself, spirit, God, nature is very simplistic. Man, the devil, all the other things, you feel me, are very complex. They have to make it complex to keep your mind in bondage. And when we jump back into the divinity of ourselves and the true essence of ourselves, the sons and daughters of God's, you know, and we proclaim that we are little miniature gods. It's never going to replace Christ. It's never going to replace anything outside of us. But when you hold yourself to that standard and you hold yourself to that capacity, that's what you're going to put out. That's what you're going to hold yourself internally, and that's going to be projected externally, and people will see that, and people will fear that, and people will feel it. You know, and it's just about getting right within yourself, man. Get right within yourself, man. We don't have no time. We playing too much, especially, you know, it's not about a race thing, but I mean, we have to be honest and we have to be realistic and face facts. And I'm talking mainly, you know, to my minorities, my blacks, my Mexicans, my minorities, man. You feel me? Like, we have a lot of heritage, man, and a lot of power that runs through our DNA and runs in the essence of us, and we've been blinded for a reason. And it's time to take the blinders off, man, and start learning. Knowledge is power. Learn where you came from. Ask your mom and dad about their mom and dad. Learn where your grandparents came from. Learn how they lived. My culture, you know, if I go down my family lineage and I see from my mother's side, I see that, you know, Native Americans, they lived off the land. They lived off of earth. They didn't have no doctors. They didn't go to no doctors. You feel me? They prayed. They ate right. They did ceremonies. They lived. They communed with spirit. They had respect for everything. We don't have that as Americans. Or so-called Americans, I would say. We don't have that. You feel me? We lost it. We had it, and somehow we lost it. And we need to get that back, because that's what's going to bring unity. That's what's going to bring love, peace, and harmony, everything back. When you control yourself and you love yourself and you put out to the world, that's what people are going to receive, and people are going to see, and they're going to want to know, what are you doing? How can you overcome all of these things? Man, you going through a divorce. You don't get to see your kids. You ain't got no L's right now. You feel me? You got baby mama drama. You got pistol charges. You got all the whole shit, bro. Like, how do you overcome this? How do you stay positive? How do you knowledge, faith, spirit, God? The main things that we run away from are the main things that we need. They're essential for our being. They're essential for our evolution process. And don't get tricked, man. Don't get tricked into believing that, you know, all of these things that I'm saying are not true. Go and look for yourself. Go and look for yourself. Go learn about, you know, the Kemetic principles. Go learn about the universal laws. Go learn about all these different things. You feel me? Like, start learning, man. Like, start learning. We don't have no time. You don't want to come back here because you didn't learn what you needed to learn. You don't want to come back here. Like, this earth is a prison, yo. Like, this earth is a prison, and it's up to us to figure out how to get out of this maze and how to get out of this prison and this sin and rise above. And we have more than enough information within us. We got all the answers within us. We have all of the information around us. We live in an age of technology. Like, everything kind of goes back to, like, Christ saying, you feel me, for the lack of knowledge my people will perish. Like, at the end of the day, like, he's saying, like, yo, you're gonna come to me, and after you die and after you pass, and you gotta, you feel me, speak on the behalf of yourself, what is gonna be your excuse? You're not really gonna have no excuse, because you have all the answers inside of you. You got all the answers around you. You see the